I've been painting murals full-time for about 3 years. I've done them in 8 states across the country and more than 50 murals now. So today I was talking about my mural I've recently completed for the Baldwin County Solid Waste Disposal Authority. This mural is covering a water tank for the building. It was seen as unsightly and didn't really fit into the aesthetics of the building, so they wanted to put something on it to kind of conceal the unsightly water tank. The center has a children's learning center attached to it as well, so it's kind of like a museum for kids to come and learn about the landfill. So this mural is an extension of that. What's kind of unique about this mural I did is it's the first figurative mural that I've done. All of my canvas work usually is very figurative. I love telling stories and narratives through my paintings. I work mostly with nature symbols, but everything's kind of custom to where they are. But this landfill mural, there's a lot more detail and depth to the story that's being told and the relationship that every person has with their local landfill. Some of my favorite artwork that I draw from is actually from the Los Tres Grandes. So those are three, they're the Mexican muralists. That's kind of that large scale artwork that's always been really inspiring for me when I make work. And I feel like with this mural, it's kind of my first step in that direction of being able to tell a very detailed, complex story through symbolic imagery. Part of this recycling center is to be educational to the public and to the community at large. So this children's learning center that's being attached to it, what I was doing was trying to help educate those kids and simplify all these processes of managing waste so that it's enjoyable and digestible to a larger audience. This is not a scientific representation, it's more whimsical, so we have kind of symbolic, whimsical representations of the home, of where people live. We have the father figure that is taking the garbage out. The garbage is 2 cans, one is trash and one is recycling. The garbage truck is making its way around the landfill, where you can see the exposed striations of the trash and compost. Beneath the landfill, that's where we start to see the ponds of leachate that are being processed and treated. And at the very bottom, we have the wildlife interacting with the now clean water, where that turtle is making its way out of that pond, going back to the young girl. So trying to show that representation of this is a cycle of things leaving the home and then coming back to the people at the home when they take out their garbage. As we move around the mural on the tank, we're now shown imagery of the kids being led into the MRF, which is the Material Recovery Facility, where they will learn about the landfill and the recycling center and how it all works and the benefits of that. And inside the recycling center, on the far end of the mural, which faces the road, we have a female worker working on the material line of where she's sorting plastic, metal, and paper products to be recycled in various ways. It faces the main road that's in front of the recycling center, so it's visible from the public from the road. So anyone driving by, this is the first thing they'll see. So that's why it was so important to have the portrait of the worker up front, so that you kind of have a quick, immediate understanding of what's going on. You know, I've had these experiences of going out to learn about art, to create art other places, but to bring that home to where I grew up, to rural Alabama, was really important to me because I think art and public art has a huge transformative quality for these small towns to bring bright color and new paint and imagery to make people proud and reinvigorated about their hometown pride. It's these small communities being able to represent their culture specifically is what I've really resonated with. Public art can really change people's perspective on the worth of a town or the self-worth of people in that town. My name is Compton. I'm a full-time mural artist living in Foley, Alabama.